Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. And we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played back in. Goes for the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Knocks it into space. Flings in across. That has ended up in no man's land.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, the man they call the Black Panther, Zapata, is someone I'll be looking...
Has a shot! Just swings wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Fran Garcia tries to play it through, and the cross comes in, brilliantly cut out, and he's there to get it away. Red Star are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
He has found the way through, pulls it back, he's got full, and he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's having a go! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Entree. Red Star are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In again.
Red Star are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Looking to play him in. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Red Star clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sporting trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers.
He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That has not gone well. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And that has left him in a heap. Great vision. Dawson calmly anticipates. And it's Demirbay.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Short changes him with that pass. Entree. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played into space. Dawson gets over and intercepts. Demirbay. Nice sequence of passes this. Goes down, but nothing given. Spread out to the left. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Sporting clearly should have gone for the...
Zapata! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need a good delivery.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Williams. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, super ball. Zapata. Can he finish? It's in! And the comeback is complete. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And yes, it's him again. Red Star go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He's found a way through. And a chance! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Turns back here, probably the best option.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's a shade optimistic.
Sporting really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Zapata. Oh, that's neat. That's a good ball out wide. Well read, nice interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Zapata. Shot could be on. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Williams. Back into the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Boyru. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Picked out brilliantly. Great challenge, time to perfection. Red Star can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. Takes the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Changement. Le numéro 91. Le numéro 17. Le numéro 7.
All driven towards the far post.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Le numéro 23. Le numéro 3. Le numéro 16.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him. Oh, just skips past his man. Now can he find a... Takes a shot! They've scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So, all big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. It's a pretty loose pass. Shifted it to the flank. And he whips it in. Cleared without complication. And the referee brings it to a close. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Red Star certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Chers spectateurs, je vous invite à consulter l'écran pour retrouver les horaires des trains au départ des grandes lignes.